back. But I did gain 2 levels, enough to unlock this story here. And it's gonna be in Liyue. In the meanwhile, show you what I did the last moments I did. The last thing I did before stuff was grind characters up to 40 at the moment until I reach rank 25, which is gonna increase the cap again. That way I can ascend them. So Amber's the next one to be is leveled up to 40. After that, I will go to Lisa, then work on Kaya, and Barbara, which I sent her out on expeditions for the time being. Anyway, to Liyue. Truth be told, I've been having a lot of fun playing with Venti, getting all the Anemoculus and Geoculus around the map. Justice for book's sake, and go to the teleport point. Liyue Harbor. That's right, the last part I did was the Wolf and Dom story, Grace. So now, if I recall correctly, we're gonna be introduced to another character here in this story. Is it up here?
One Wind Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Excuse me.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
That's quite a bit away.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Hi there.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
How are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
Thank you. You know, at least you pronounced it for me, because it's gonna be... I was gonna try to say Sing Q. But anyway, this is one of the new playable characters that is going to be introduced in this story.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense. Please lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
And yes, that's a dude. Wait 1 second. First things first, I want to collect all the books here. So, where am I supposed to go? Visit Chang the Ninth. Oh, okay. You know what? To make things faster. Wow, that's insanely far. Just go here. Yeah, I'm not taking the foot route there.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Steady as stone.
Very cool.
I'll catch up. Yeah, hey.
What I like about using Venti is he's able to traverse element hot to different places, so I'm able to say without wasting too much energy.
Yahoo!
Do this. He's right down there. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna drop by. There he is. Still a bit of a do that. I mean, in retrospective, I could have just gone from here. Actually, technically, I did. I just went all the way around. But yeah, anyway, story.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
The chasm. It showed up in the map, but there's nothing much shown in the actual overworld. So I have a feeling during the full game, we may be able to explore that. Rude.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? But we don't?
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story. You mean you still have it?
Oh.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will. My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan. Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty. So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
2 words. Situational awareness.
Three long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
What's up, Granny? Hi, Granny.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Paimon, with the nicknames again.
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
Xingqiu.
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Cheng the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
Oh boy, get ready for a fight.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Shows your intelligence.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
Well, you have to bring into Fatui into this, you weak-minded bastard.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
I like this dude already. Don't worry, I invented it. clean up.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Yeah, 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 yeah. Time for takeoff.
That's another ult.
Yahoo! I wouldn't let. Yeah, yeah.
That was a quick and easy. Oh, thank goodness I can actually pull for Venti. How could you not tell what a vision is? Haha, come back to me again if you want to get wrecked some more.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
So, you're a vision bearer?
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents.
Don't worry, I take advantage of the visions. Venti with that last point.
Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
Very noble of you.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Smug Paimon.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Oh, Paimon, when were we ever not errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Oh, now what?
From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
First tone deaf bard. Guhua Geek. Paimon! Okay, is there anything nearby I could just transfer to? It's in the Liyue Harbor, so preferably I just go to this point, then just head up from there. Excuse me, let's just drink water there. Alright, follow the pixie dust. Yeah, the way I built Venti to be is to get his to build up his elemental mastery and his recharge to be super quick. That's how I managed to get 2 ults within that. Well, I had 1 ult ready. Build up for the second one. Once it was ready, use that second ult and try to build it up. Which I came close to. It's pretty much good for like gathering out small mobs inside the dungeons, which is good to build up combo and use the others to follow up with their combination. So mainly I'll use it for like Venti with his ult. From there I'll just switch to Amber, use her ult, and it sets that wind area, enters into fire tornado vortex. It's a pretty cool thing. I wish I may show it off here if it comes to that situation.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been cancelled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we're not his VIP clients?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Take me to Gentry, I'm not gonna, maybe I'm gonna say that name. Or suffer the consequences.
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Liyue Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
I like how my character is like, yeah, how dare you disrespect my authority.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
You did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind for later.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
This could work in our favor.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Liyue Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Liyue Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, never mind. I'm good. That treasure chest. Gonna go for it.
Here we...
I'm parkouring.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative? That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford. We shall see when the time comes.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui.
Corruption.
Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Actually, what are you? Are you selling something? What's bothering you? Okay. Guaki.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Well, anyway, Paimon, we know what he's up to.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
I think it's a mix of both.
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
A secret cipher that... Secret text that needs a cipher, perhaps?
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
How can you be sure?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward.
That's a beautiful quote. I'm gonna pause that later and quote that later.
Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
Very wise.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Liyue Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Nobody ignores Paimon.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Again?
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Wait, what?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Liyue Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Oh.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
I love this town already.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Mount-Size business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
Watch it happen.
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Oh, believe me, I have a lot of money. Trust me.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Liyue Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then...
The sellers in the city. Sorry, Paimon, I didn't mean to cut you off. Do that, I'll transport there and move to those 2 locations.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
I'll take all your core lapis.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
I'll make sure. I'll put a good review to it too. Venti?
Here we
I guess fine. Oh, there's one underneath, so get this one. What are you selling?
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
That I'm curious about. I'll come back to you later about that.
No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Thank you. Thank you for your business. Good stuff. Oh, there you are, good sir.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
Sorry. I'll take all your core lapis.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Fayun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so?
I was just about to say that when you went on about illegitimate business, ways of getting things.
If it's for the Fayun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Where is the cat? Oh. It's gonna be a long... Oh god, for goodness sakes. Well, it's gonna be quite the journey away. So, what I'm going to do is go here, walk around here, unlock that, head down, follow this way down, and head down to that. So yeah, that's the plan. This is why I should have... Oh well. Yeah, let's see. Venti, I'm gonna need you.
Hey!
Oh, it's not that far, so... You know what? Yeah, after I do this, I will go down, get that point, so I can just fast travel whenever I need to.
Yeah. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
$7 million?
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
Well, I guess the numbers don't match, but I said 2 million.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Maybe you should think twice before affronting the Fayun Commerce Guild.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
You schmuck.
then. Well, no time to lose. Come on!
Is it up there? Oh, Venti. Oh, Venti, I'm gonna. No, don't fall like that, though.
Brace, hey!
Ow. Okay, how am I gonna get? Oh, wait.
Hey!
Get up there. This way. Alright, I'll come back through this another time.
Let Paimon see. Think you can get away? Yeah! Yeah! Here we go!
I am not going there yet, and there we go.
That's it, all right! That's a big old stash of core lapis! Oh yeah! We found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later. Here we go! Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, ha, yeah, sha. Brace yourself. Ha, ha, yeah, yeah. Leave it all to me. Another one down.
And there it is, the 5th core lapis.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here! Quick, make a note of the location! That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Brace yourself. Yahoo! Yeah! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah! No escape! Here we go! Yeah!
Whoa! Okay, I'll take care of you. What are you gonna do? This
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance. Brace, hey!
That is a treasure hoarder. Fine. Fine, I'm gonna have to deal with
Time for takeoff. Wouldn't glide. Here we go. Leave it as a dutiful maid would.
No, you're not. As for you. Oh. I got. See. No, I don't want to go here. Ooh. I see that berserker's feather. Actually, do I have... Oh, okay. Though I prefer this one because the energy recharge. But then again, I have to level up. See, if I do get recharge, that'll be great. Anyway, story. Yeah, where were we?
We've made a note of the cart's locations, all 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now? Done and dusted! Yeah!
Nice work, Dr. Paimon.
We make a great team, don't we?
Apparently we do.
Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl, to Chang the Ninth's place.
Chang the Ninth, so... Let's go in here. Slide down. Shortcuts!
Huh?
And the negotiator's here.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
You know, Paimon, the way you worded that sounds like you killed them.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
No.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you're safe selling to us.
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finish at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
And I have to go back down to View Harbor. Let's go here.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
You saw how everything would play out.
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
Ooh.
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
Oh.
Speak of the devil. We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
Oh, it's gonna be easy. Oh, Venti!
Here we go! Think you can get away? Here we go! Yahoo!
Here we go! Yeah. 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 Brace yourselves! Yeah.
I'll wait for it.
Time for takeoff! I must leave no stone unturned.
Witness the power of Guhua!
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept. Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call. Then figure it out by yourself.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
I did not see that coming.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Wow. I truly did not see that one coming.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis. Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no? Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not? On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Surprise?
So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Princess can really be deceiving.
You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off!
Paimon? That's in Legends.
Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
He's so obviously joking.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
You're making us run yet another errand?
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us that for you and Air?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
I hope that I can scout. I want to scout you now. Probably, if there is no scout for him during this beta, I'll definitely try to get him during the full game. Yeah, I actually like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Jang, my man! But do you have something for me? No big deal, happy to help.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town. Nothing? Oh, here's your book back. Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Maybe the Guerrero's house is just around the corner. Strange bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
To be continued. Oh yeah. All this journey just for the table, Liyue's travel guide. Which I'm not gonna bother reading. Anyway, the next one that's gonna be coming up will be also in Liyue Harbor. The Rite of Dissension. Yeah, so... yeah, that's the next time I will be recording again for that. Unless something happens, say, like, I don't know, as if I recall, there is a... pretty sure I did see, like, a dungeon you have to do to rank up another the world again, which is in 2 levels. Hang on, you'll see what I mean. Oh, that's right. Bring Barbara back. Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let's see, I wonder what this means. Like, you have to do a special dungeon in order to rank up to World 2. It's level 2 monster and DOS upgrades. Rewards drops upgraded. Okay. So yeah. So if there's no quest that comes up for that after reach rank 25, more than likely I'll be doing when I get to rank 26, I'll do that the Archon quest. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.